Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in front of us today we do have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So far, ever since unboxing my S24 Ultra, I still haven't used the case. But again, this year, just like last year with my S23 Ultra, this was the case that I used the most. And so again, this is probably going to be the case that I'm going to be rocking for most of the year. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. The price on this is going to be $22.99, and as always, everything will be linked in the description. Taking a look at the box, again, this is part of their MagFit series, so their cases are MagSafe compatible, which is a super nice thing for me as I really do love Spigen cases, and I do use a lot of MagSafe products, so it's always a benefit for me. Again, Ultra Hybrid one-tap metal ring case in the white color, and then this is going to be the only color for now. Last year they did have a black ring. This year they have a white ring, so we'll have to see how that looks on the phone. Alright, opening it up, very simple. All we have is a case inside and a plastic pouch. Taking it out, here is a first look at the one-tap ring case for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So again, looks really nice, and again, last year this was a black ring. This year it is a white ring, and if we do go ahead and take this part off, voila, here it is. This is to actually just protect it from the dust. And then if we do also take the inner layer off and quickly go ahead and place our phone inside, which we're going to start from the right side because the buttons are on there. Doesn't matter bottom or top. Just go ahead and put it down and push it in, and voila. So very nice and simple. All right, so here is a look at the Ultra Hybrid MagFit enabled case, or their one-tap ring case. This again is the white MagSafe ring. It honestly looks a lot better. This is completely flush. Last year it was actually a cutout where they actually placed it inside, so you could still feel it a tad bit, but again, it was still fairly flush. But again, they've improved it this year, and the ring is also connected. Last year the ring was not connected. Again, this is going to be the titanium color of the gray titanium color for the S24 Ultra, and honestly this is looking really nice. So I don't mind the white MagSafe ring. I'm not sure if I would prefer the black ring. I did have a black S23 Ultra, so it went well with it, but this year with the titanium, I think this looks perfectly fine. All right, so taking a look at the back, again, our camera lenses are protected with the case. The case is completely flat. We do have some raised edges on the top and the bottom, but again, they are very equal. So if we do go ahead and do the rocking test, you can see that the case does not rock at all. And again, our camera lenses are completely protected with our flashlight being protected as well. So the back is very simple. It's a clear case. It shows what your phone looks like with the addition of a MagSafe ring. Taking a look at the front, I don't have a screen protector on this phone. And one of the main reasons is because of the anti-glare technology that Samsung introduced this year. So basically it reduces the glare by around 70% compared to normal displays, which honestly has been a great thing. I've actually really noticed it when using the phone outdoors, and that is one of the main reasons I don't have one. And also, this year being a flat display, our phone is covered and protected a little better. We do have a lip that goes all around the display, so again, if you do drop it on its face, this is going to be a lot more protected than previous generations, as once again this does have a flat display. Again, if we do take a look at the top, we do have a nice little cutout for our speaker grill, so we're not going to be losing out on any sound quality. Same goes for the bottom. We do have a cutout for our speaker grill and our S Pen plus our USB-C charging port. And if you can see this, we do have little cushions inside. These are basically air pockets where it actually absorbs the shock and reduces the shock that the phone takes, so it actually reduces the stress the phone takes, and in turn basically leading it to not crack in most scenarios, just making it a little better on the phone. So that is one of the main things that Spigen does really well. It's their air cushion technology, and again, so far Spigen cases have always protected my phone, so I don't have a doubt that that's going to be an issue. So testing the S Pen, again, there is a nice little indent on the bottom, so it should be very easy to take out, and again, it is super nice and easy to take out, so no issues with the cutouts there. If we do take a look at the left side, we do have some branding right there. It just says Spigen in white, and it is completely fine, very minimal just on that side. And then on the right side, we also have our buttons. So we have our volume rocker, and then we have our power button, which is actually textured. So if you do have your phone in your pocket, it just allows you to find the power button a lot easier, and it just makes it a little more distinct compared to the volume rocker, so they're not completely the same. If we do actually test those, so starting off the power button in 3, 2, 1. As always, something I've known, Spigen 4, their buttons are very nice and clicky. Same goes for the volume rocker. Again, very nice and clicky, and also very easy to click. So no issues on that. And Spigen definitely makes one of the best cases in their price point, and compared to some higher end cases as well, I think they do a really great job, especially for the prices that these cases sell for. So I've always enjoyed using Spigen cases. All right, so that is basically it for the case part of this thing. Now let's actually go ahead and test out the MagSafe and the strength of the magnets. So here I have a MagSafe power bank from a different brand, so it's not from the same brand. And if we do go ahead and plop it on, as you can see, plops on really nice and easy, and we are getting our wireless charging. Well, we were for a second, so let's go and wait on that. We should be charging, but for some reason it's not charging right now. If we do that one more time and align it. All right, so no wireless charging for some reason. I'm not sure why, but let's actually take a look at the strength of the magnets. Again, pretty strong. If I do go ahead and shake this real quick, as you can see, the magnets are really strong and they do stay on there. So no issues with the MagSafe part of this thing. I'm not exactly sure why the wireless charging stopped. It was actually charging for a second, but again, it did stop. And if we do go ahead and shake it this way, as you can see, the magnets are really strong. So overall, a really nice and decent case, especially for the price and especially what the experience I've already had with this case. I had the previous version. They've also upgraded how it looks, the design of the case a little more. Very small details, but again, it's better than last year's. And also, since this is a clear case, you might be wondering how well it lasts. So the case I used last year on my S23 Ultra, the previous version, is probably the case that I used the longest compared to any of my cases. And that did get dirty, especially the sides, but the backplate does stay fairly clear. So no issues on the backplate, but the sides do get really dirty after a long time. I used it for around like 4 months. And during that end, the sides were really dirty. So that'll basically wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.